Yo, what's up, peeps? Hello. How's everyone doing? Yo, look, just want to take a minute to appreciate like the job I did here. Look at that. No leaves. Look at that one, dude. There's nothing. There's nothing prettier than a freshly, not even raked, leaf blown lawn. Just got a new leaf blower. Fucking killing it. It's awesome. Love it. As a man, there are few things in life that are more satisfying than just looking at your lawn after you clear it of all the leaves, especially when you have a house in the woods, right? Um, where it's like, tons of freaking leaves, like it just never stops. So it's just dope. Anyway, guys, yeah, I got a new leaf blower, and yeah, that's how good felt. Yeah, that leaf blower is shit. That leaf blower is nothing. I mean, that was a small little handheld one. I got the full backpack one. Like heavy duty. I got a leaf blower last year. First time ever having like a gas one. And had like a pusher one before, but I wanted to get the backpack one. So I got a backpack one last year, $300. Go to use it this year. I put gasoline in it, feeling good. And it just shits the bed. I'm like, fuck, what happened? Took it to a repair place, and it's like, oh yeah, you put gasoline in it. It's just ruined. It's destroyed. Like it will cost more to fix it now. It's totaled. The leaf blower is totaled. You can't put gasoline in a leaf blower. You have to put like that gasoline plus oil shit. The whole thing's fucking ruined. Like it's done. They're like, yeah, it will cost us like $300 to fix this. You just get a new one. So I didn't fuck around. I got like a cheap I got the freaking heavy one now. The one like makes tons of noise, like the industrial ones, like $600. I'm not fucking around. And the whole lawn, like it's like an acre of land, just 1 hour, done, boom. Maybe not even an hour, maybe 45 minutes, fucking gone. Just killing it out there, killing it. That's how you do it. That's how you blow the leaves. Anyway, guys, welcome to the bus stop live check-in. I do this every day since October 11th, 2023. I need a haircut too, huh? Jesus Christ. Me and my son are going to go tomorrow. No school. I do this ever since October 11th, 2023, when I got jacked up by the popo at my kid's bus stop. In case they try to do it again, we'll get them on film this time. But it hasn't happened again. Only been arrested once. Christmas Eve, 2023. Hopefully it never happens again. We'll be good. Just, got a big hearing coming up in 10 days. Robert Cosgrove, once again, yesterday did not pass in any sort of filing or opposition to our motion to dismiss or motion to recuse. I don't know if the court's even open Wednesday. It's 8 days late. I mean, if he could pass it in now, this is a fucking joke. You just pass it in whenever you feel like it, just like whatever. Just pass it in whenever you feel like it. Deadline? Not really a deadline. I don't even know why he asked for an extension for the first deadline. Like it was due on October 27th. On October 24th, he asked for an extension and got one. But it's like, why? Why I even ask for an extension? You can just pass it in whenever you want. Like, why would you ask for an extension for a deadline that's not actually a deadline? I don't know. And he has not reached out to my attorneys that I'm aware of. And I feel like they would have told me. So I don't know what's going on, right? We have a hearing in 10 days. If he files a response, we need time to read that over and get prepared for it. But it's Thanksgiving. And, next week, it's just like, bro, then, Betteros got to come up here. And I mean, what are we doing? What are we doing? So as of right now, the hearing is scheduled for Friday, December 5th at 2 p.m. in Norfolk Superior Court. I hope to see a lot of you guys there because I am still facing 90 years in the can, no longer 105. Thanks to Lindsay Gattani. You might notice I'm no longer calling her the fake victim or anything like that because, you know what I mean? Like, she's helping. So why would I want to do that to somebody who right now is helping? So, and fuck anyone who doesn't like that. I'm doing what I have to do with my legal case. You don't turn down free help. You'd be stupid to turn down free help, especially from somebody who has a plethora of information. That doesn't mean we're like, you know, talking or anything like that. It's just professional. Like she is. I got her in touch with my attorneys. They can handle it from there. Whatever happens, happens. Okay. And anyone doesn't like that, go fuck themselves. Period. Anyway. Yeah, it's just like enemy of my enemy shit, right? It's like, so, if you want to declare war on these people, she has more on them than I do. You know what I mean? God knows. Bro, you were behind enemy lines for like a year and a half. They trusted her. It's great. Fucking what a find. I mean, it happens to me all the time. People like flip on me and rat. It's like about time it happens to them. About time. About time it happens to them. Anyway, so that's what's going on next week. What else is going on? Yeah, a lot of people are doing streams about my stream the other night. That's cool. I'm entertained by that. I'm supposed to be going on Billy Bush today, I think at 10 o'clock a.m. Supposed to be jumping on with Billy Bush because he wants to talk about this. And maybe I'll get into it with him. I mean, that's kind of what set this off over the edge was my last appearance on Billy Bush. He had me on in like early September, shortly after, the Howie Carr debacle. And, I'd been on Jam in 94.5 too. This is according to JFK, who we assume is speaking for Tara Reid. And they claim that she was really set off by comments I made on Jam in 94.5, in which they asked me, like, are you friends with Karen? And they're like, she said, thank you. I'm like, oh, I didn't want to get into it. I'm like, so I go, well, we just have a different view. I kind of tried to be professional about it. We just have a different view of who helped who in the relationship. And let's leave it at that. I tried to be respectful about it, but she didn't like that. I'm apparently supposed to just praise her, I guess. I don't know. And then I also made a comment on Billy Bush when he asked me, like, so, like, are you friends? Like, what's your relationship like with Karen Reid? I'm like, I said, I didn't know what I'm like, well, she just sent me an angry text message the other day again, accusing me of shit. So I said, hey, I go, we're not like friends or anything, but, she's subject to my reporting. And, I speak with her when I have questions and blah, blah, blah. She didn't like that one. I got an angry text message saying, like, why are you telling Billy Bush we're not friends? Can't anything be a secret? And I wrote back to her, I go, you think we're friends? That's all. I'm like, what? Wait. And I'm like, okay, is there like a script? Like line? Like, what am I supposed to be? Did I miss the memo? Like, if I'm supposed to be like a team player and like you want me to put up this front that we're like united for the common good against corruption. Yeah, okay, we can do that, but we should probably like have a conversation about that first and like figure out what my line is. Like, what am I supposed to say here? Like, she got all mad. I didn't know the line. Like, what am I supposed to say? And also, what am I getting out of this? Like, okay, so you want me to say that, like, we're clearly not friends. And so when he asks me about the status of our relationship, I'm supposed to say that we are friends. Okay. And what am I getting? So I'm just lying for you? What am I getting out of this? What am I missing here? I'm like, oh, if it was like, if she said like, well, in return, I will make some sort of statement in support of your court case or come to your next hearing, you know, help out in any way I can. So I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we could definitely, sure. Well, united together. But it's like, so I'm just supposed to go on. You rage text me, thank Howie Carr, accuse me of all types of shit. And then when somebody asks me a question, I'm somehow supposed to know that I'm supposed to misrepresent our relationship to them in order to protect your brand or image, and in return, I get nothing. Oh, yeah, this sounds like a good relationship. Yeah, this sounds like a mutually beneficial relationship. Yeah, sure. Let me just continue to do this. Like, bro, you know, bro. Yeah. Just go on the. Like, I didn't rage text you when you went on, or no, because it was long after. But the Hood Booger talk radio thing. I mean, that was like wild when that happened. I mean, it was just like, and like I said, it felt really good to do that stream the other night. That the spaces that I did, and I feel like it's resonated with a lot of people. Those that don't are just fucking retards. I mean, the people that it's not resonating with are just as dumb as the people who think John O'Keefe was hit by a car at this point. Like, you're just fucking retarded. Like, you don't you don't see this for what it is. You are just retarded. There's no reaching you. You shouldn't be allowed to drive a car. Speaking of cars, you shouldn't be able to procreate, vote, any of that stuff. Anything where decisions are made that are like impactful on society, you should be excluded from that because you are just too retarded to partake moving forward. So that's all I have to say, about that. It's actually not all I have to say. I have a lot more to say, but yeah. So I'm supposed to be going on there at 10. Got a doctor's appointment, physical at 10:25. That's always fun. And yeah, should be interesting. But okay, I'm almost home too. So what else is going on out there? Hmm, in the stratosphere. Why is everybody changing their profile picture on Twitter to grapes? I noticed that today. I don't get it. Did I miss something? Is this like a trend? I'm like, why does everybody have grapes today? Where is this coming from? I'm sure the chat can fill. I'm not like hip. I don't know this. Is this like a TikTok trend? I don't know. Grapes. I mean, they're top five fruit, probably. Everybody agrees with that. Definitely like a top three flavor for popsicles, and after like sour apple maybe and strawberry. But hold on. Open sesame. There we go. All right. And we are in. That's what she said. Yeah, I hear you, pal. I hear you. All right. Let me just turn this off. Nurse Kim and Jimmy suggested grapes because of Nan. Why does Nan drink grapes or something? What's going on with Nan? Why is everybody saying that about Nan? What's up with that? You can fill me in. I don't know. I don't know about Nan. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Nan? What do you guys think? What's the chat say? Any Nan fans? Do we have any Nan fans in the house? You could be honest with me. You could tell me. No one's watching. What do you guys think? I'm just asking your honest opinion. What do you think? Nan's stream grape. She's insane. Don't like Nan. No Nan fans? Where's all the Nan fans? Nan's over. I feel like she just got here. You know? Nan is giving me a lot of money, or giving a lot of people a lot of money. I don't know how much she's giving me, a decent amount. I appreciate that. She came on the scene. She was one of those lawyers that appeared kind of out of nowhere. Like there was a lawyer from Dallas who was like, or Texas somewhere, that said that they was going to. I still want to give Nan a chance. Okay. Wow, no Nan fans in the house. Holy shit! Wow, it's interesting. She was popular, but Nana's been nothing but nice to me, and my policy about treating people. You treat them how they treat you, right? And Nan hasn't done anything to me. Let me see here. All right, let me read the last thing. Um, She warned me about the parody account, but I knew that wasn't her. I told him, I know it's not you, obviously. Um, oh yeah, she sent me that recording. She sent me that voicemail from Crazy Donna. She did send me that. Um, they're doing Born stand-ups for me now. Somebody just said that's great. I love you guys down there. I love the Born Rotary stand-up people so much. Um, I first met Nan in March when during the CF McCarthy's night. That was the first time I met her. No, so I messaged her in January, first time, late January. I asked her to come on my show, and she said, "Are you free tonight?" I asked her, "Are you free tonight?" Not for your show, right? Um, she is free. Speaking of some man named DJ at 6:30, who's booking her. Her, Bettero, and Brother Council for some stream on February 10th. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so I first met her when she came and met us up at the night of March 4th of the window intimidation. And we went out, got had way too much to drink and way too many red sangrias. And me and Will did the T-Rex arms, and she was there. She filmed us. And she felt bad about it the next day. She's like, she came all the way here, and next thing you know, here we are, like being involved in something I got indicted for, and they almost sent me back to jail for that. So I think she felt bad, and like, that's not your fault, Some have said they're like, and this is I mean, I'm an adult. I do what I want, like it's not Nan's fault, it's my fault. Like, well, it's nobody's fault because nothing, the crime didn't happen. It's fucking ridiculous. It's a joke, but she, like, some have suggested, they're like, why is a lawyer taping you instead of being like the good angel on your shoulder telling you don't do that. Now, if she had told me that, I don't know if I would have listened, to be perfectly honest with you. But it was, I don't know. It was, I mean, there's a point somebody made. I don't know if I agree with that, but they brought it up. And, so I've never had Nan on my show. I just, the whole, like, Karen Reed law to not law, the whole Karen Reed grifting community, which I am the president of. It was just, I don't like being trendy. Like, I noticed that, like, when she came on the scene, like, everyone was having Nan on her show. Remember that in like March or April? It's like every show, like, Nan was on there. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't want to just be another person having Nan on. And it's just like, how my feelings are about these people that, like, if you need someone else to carry your show sucks, you know? Um, and yeah, I don't know the whole beef between her and Jimmy, right? Because I'm friends with Jimmy, but I don't know the whole story with them. Um, so I don't want to get involved. I know that she had a thing with Melanie, who was a friend of mine, and I don't know that whole thing either. But I don't know. But anyway, um, she said that when this whole thing went down with the JFK thing, and I made a comment on my show about picking sides or whatever. I'm like, how can you go to a event like that and participate in an event like that when these guys, their entire existence revolves around uh, shitting on me? And like, I stand by that. Like, if you are like, you're like, oh yeah, I love JFK, bro. Their entire show is about shitting on me. Like, but you trust, like, what? And whatever, you know. Hold on, I'm just reading it. You know, like I'm reading this. She's like, this is in like early October. She says, I am what I am, which is publicly neutral for the good of the bigger causes. Yours is the biggest cause for me because I believe in it very strongly. That won't change. So I'm happy, you know, that's nice. That's nice for her to say. Um, she says that, you know, she offered to quell it. I said, your day will come. She says, it sucks. If you wish for me to try to quell it, I can try. Give that a little thought. They were good to me with some bullying when others wouldn't help. I love that about them. I do not love what they're currently doing. I've tried to remain out of it. Okay. And because she was like, yeah, she's like that. She says that, hmm. She said, I was asked to attend another event on the evening of your Halloween party. I'm sure you know of which I speak. That was arranged back in August to accommodate my schedule. I want to tell you personally and honestly that I'm not in any way choosing sides, that I'm in my own person. I'm a turtle rider, always have been, always shall be, unswayable. So there, you know, it's like she's being supportive. Like, you know, what am I gonna say about that? You know, so but also like words are just kind of words, you know, because it's like I don't know. Like I got to be honest with you. Like I haven't seen Nan in my chat. Have you guys ever seen Nan in my chat? I mean, it's like I don't get it. Saying you support somebody and actually supporting them are just two different things, I guess. And I don't know. Have you guys ever? I don't really read the chat that much. You know, she makes her presence very known in other chats, but I don't ever see her in mine. Now that is maybe the chat goes by fast. I don't know, but you know, I have nothing to get. She's not done nothing to me explicitly, so I have no reason not to like her. But like also like saying you support somebody and supporting them, I think are a little different things. And you know, how could you support that and support me? I mean, I just think that maybe it's because I don't have her on my show because I don't really do guests. Maybe some people just like attention. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, people are like I don't listen to Hoodbooker Talk Radio. Um, and I don't want her money. I don't care about that, you know. Read the chat, everyone's saying. Exactly. Turtle Boy wants to be noticed. When she wants to be noticed in the chat, she makes herself noticed. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody says, no need for additional drama. She's not your enemy. She just wants to be neutral. Exactly. Yeah. That's, well, yeah. Like she's never come at me or anything like that. But then what? I just feel like when you only go on channels that are hostile towards me and you only support causes that are trying to hurt me, and then you never come on mine and you never show up for any of my shit, are you neutral? I mean, it's like you're not like attacking me, but like, are you just saying that so I don't start shit? Like, I don't get it, you know? That's just my thoughts on that. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Um, all right, so let's read some more comments here. Throwing money at the hood boogers isn't neutral. I mean, I would agree with that. And by the way, if Karen Reed needs money for her new defense fund here, you know, why didn't because my Halloween, the Turtle Boy Halloween party this year, the funds went to my legal defense funds, not Karen Reed's fund, for the first time. Last 2 years, it's gone to her fund because she's free. So Hood Booger Talk Radio charged $50 to get it, more than mine. And how much did they give to the Karen Reed fund? I mean, they support her, right? I mean, how do you know they don't talk to Karen Reed? You know? Anyway, okay. Oh, Nan's in the chat. What's up, Nan? Yeah, I have nothing against Nan. It's just, you know, just odd. That's all. Because, like, what? I don't know. Nan is in here not taking accountability for what she said about Jimmy. I don't know what she said about Jimmy. I don't follow that stuff. That's Jimmy's issue, you know? Um, she said Jimmy's a PDF file and that's his reason not to like her. He's entitled to that, you know? The Law Fairy official, hello, you see my prior comment. Okay. It's the chat goes by fast. The chat does go by fast. Okay, I'm gonna read her chat. It says, I've been in your chat many times. Okay. I have also discussed with you that your show is conducive to no guests. We discussed this. Yeah, no, we did, I also showed up for your hearing and gave my seat up for Will. Correct. Yeah, that was on the March 5th motion to dismiss hearing. Correct. And I appreciate, but that was a long time ago. A lot's happened since then. That was before Hood. I just don't understand how you could, maybe she could answer this question. It's like, how can you, like, if I liked somebody and supported them, and then there was this other channel that was like, fuck, like, our entire mission is fuck this guy. Let's hurt him as much as we can. Let's damage him. Let's fucking take him down. That's our fucking mission. And then you're like, yeah, I'm going to show up to your next event and just be on stage with you guys. How could you possibly say, I don't get that. How can you possibly, I would have, if, like, for instance, I like, pick somebody, I like Will. Okay. If there was somebody that was like, fuck Will, I fucking want to destroy Will, whatever, I'd be like, well, guess we're not going to be friends anymore. You know what I mean? I got to support Will. So I'm not going to associate. I can't, these things it's too much, And that is their mission. Like, they can act like their mission is something else. That was clearly their mission, was to like dethrone me, if you will, because they had the blessing of Karen Reed for like a month there until she realized that they're bad for business. And maybe Alan Jackson told her, find somebody else. How can you not be the same for Jimmy? I don't get it. You don't support Jimmy? Of course I support Jimmy. What are you talking about? That's what she is doing to Jimmy. She's trying to sue Ray from Dallas? Don't you have to find out who he is first? What's with all the grapes? If JFK asking people outside the Wilbur if Karen Reed should be there isn't divisive, then what is? Exactly. But it seemed like that time, like, because the angle he was going with was like, yeah, she should be here. But then I feel like that Karen got in touch with him and is like, no, here's the real story. Here's why you should not like him. And they're like, oh my God, we get to talk to Karen Reed. Let's all in. Fuck it. We can discuss that. I would be happy to discuss that. I don't get involved in your beef with them or vice versa. But how can you say that? Like, when you're on a panel and like in a chat that is entirely about me and just shitting on me. And I've never heard you once say in there, actually, Turtle Boy's a good guy. Turtle Boy's done a lot for Karen Reed, and Turtle Boy's done a lot for this movement. Like, that's your chance to stand up and like, actually, guys, that's not cool. Actually, Turtle Boy fucking literally went to jail for this. Turtle Boy is still facing charges for this. That's not cool. That's what I would say. Sorry, I'm still reading the chat here. There's a lot of chats. Holy shit. Jesus, people might have strong feelings about this shit. Holy shit. Jimmy raped her? No, she didn't say that. She said Jimmy shouldn't be around children. I saw that kind of thing, and Jimmy was pretty pissed about that, but that's like, that's his beef with her. I think Jimmy's fine around children. Jimmy's got nieces and nephews, you know. Jimmy's a former teacher, right? I mean, Jimmy's fine around kids. That's untrue. It's not a fair thing to say. Kelsey's case is today. That's right. Yeah. Um, Geez, I'm sorry. I'm just reading all this. He said Jimmy was stream graping her. What is a stream grape? I know that grape is the R word, right? What does that mean? What is stream graping? And that's why, dude, there's a lot of people with grapes. Jesus Christ, you people. Okay. How do you stream grape someone? You make them watch it. Like, sit down and watch this fucking stream. You're gonna like this fucking stream. Yeah. The internet graped her. Jesus Christ. Hope she's okay. Um, all right. Just don't get back with Lindsay. I mean, why would you even suggest that? That is so absurd because she's helping me out. Where does this come from, guys? I know I'm like, I have crazy sex appeal or some shit like that, but like, it is possible to just get help from somebody without like fucking them. I know I'm so, oh yeah, I can't, you can't help. Like, it's fine. I've also learned, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not stupid. Okay, let's go to the beginning of the chat. We don't care about LG. We care about what's going on in Nan because we want you to be careful. Okay. LG came in Ray's chat last night. She's getting a little too comfortable, J.E. Walsh says. I mean, she's, you know, Meredith is posting shit. Oh no, this morning she is. Great. Um, all right. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. Civil stalking injunction. What? I'm sorry. I'm like reading the chat. I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Like I've said before, and I'll say it again. Meredith will never be content on my channel. That's not going to happen. I can't control what she posts or says, but I will not be doing that at all. I don't care what she says. So I'll just leave that at that. And like Angel Castillo says perfectly here, if LG has information that will exonerate you, by all means, get that information. Exactly. That's my policy. If you want her to defend you against JFK, then why don't you defend her against Auntie Deb? Because the two of them have like an internet beef with each other. That's it. Whereas like JFK is trying to actively accuse me of a felony while I'm out on bail. You understand, you have to be smart enough to understand the difference, or maybe you're not. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up with this. All right. Anyone else got anything to say? Sorry, I'm just reading comments here. I'm like, the chat, there's a big crowd for the Bus Stop Live today. Holy shit. And I mean that. I don't want any problems with her. You know what I mean? It just doesn't have to be like that, you know? It doesn't need to be. There's just no need for it, you know? Everyone could be cool. There's almost 3,000 people in here, and most are trying to help you and warn you about things that you don't know about. Okay. Tully served. This is good to see. Kelsey at noon. Tully was served. What happened? I missed something. People like trusting Lindsay is when when people trusted Christy. How'd that work out? It's not about trusting though. It's just about like receipts, like how she forwarded me that email. Like how is that like trust? You know what I mean? Yeah, I did see Rendaz's letter about hidden true crime lore, and that was great. He's so funny. Um, anyway, sorry, I'm just catching up. All right, I'm way behind. Jeez, this chat goes fucking fast. How do people keep up with this shit? This is wild. The news is promoting the house to fund its fundraisers. That's wild. Oh yeah, did you guys see? Um, hold on. Put user in. I am going to hide user on this channel. Okay, there we go. This person with Turtle Boy Daily News imposter account. Did you see Yuri Buchanan, by the way, sharing the fundraiser? That seems unprofessional. Stay tuned for the next hearing. That's a big no-no. Did Nan attend your Wilbur show? No, I don't think so. Man, you guys have a lot stronger opinions on Nan than I do. I don't have like, I don't know. Again, Nan's nothing but respectful to me, but privately, Broken Baker is streaming KP's court today at 2. Excellent. Oh, when doesn't she have court? You don't tell a gay man you can't be around kids. That's fair. That's fair. It's a trope, as they say. This is a cult. Does everyone have to believe in everything? No, you don't. You can say whatever you want, bro. You're not getting kicked out, It's all good. Yeah, the sweatshirt. It's not on the merch store. We might have to put it on then. All right, guys. Anyway, I am gonna go and you guys are like, we are concerned the fake victim will lure you back in. Okay, so let me just address that real quick. To be clear, guys, I've said this before. I'll say it again. She's offering information. Okay, that's it. There you go. And quite frankly, it's like when I first got with her, I was married. Okay, and it was like sneaking around doing shit. Now I'm single. And there's a lot of fish in the sea, and there are plenty of options out there. So like I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm like, it's not like that. Like it's like, I mean, really, really. But anyway, it's it'll be. I'm just drawn to one, and that's it. Like, what are you talking about? You guys are crazy, crazy. Anyway, have some turkey and meth. Exactly. All right, guys. Anyway, I am going to go call it a day, but we will see you guys all for the next episode of Turtle Boy Live on tonight, right? Tonight. Yeah. And I'm going to be on, I should be on with Billy Bush. They just texted me. And 10 a.m. I'll be on there at 10 a.m. So tune in. I'll probably do it from the parking lot of my doctor's office. So which I'll probably have to leave for soon because I have a doctor's appointment. But we will see you guys then. All right. Peace to you, bum crease. Out.
It calls for data including